And it's just it's kind of like now Bitcoin has become a little bit more trendy. You see the ETF approval, and you know this full and well because you're kind of an OG in this space that this ecosystem is something that so many people hated on. So
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold, which, if it succeeded, would facilitate a lot of illicit activity. Now, that is not something I think the world needs. And the fact that it's clever computer science doesn't mean that it should be widely used and that respectable people should encourage other people to speculate in it. Bitcoin reminds me of Oscar Wilde's definition of fox hunting, the pursuit of the uneatable by the unspeakable.
Well, it sounds better than what I used before.
So many people were confused as to like your metrics or your foresight to say like, why would you ever not want to focus on school? Why would you ever want to not, try to challenge yourself and go to college and be successful? Like the kind of the rabbit hole story or the hamster wheel story, better yet, that society gives us. And um, your story kind of being at that protest, just having this random epiphany of seeing someone with an orange shirt and mentioning Bitcoin and your big brother kind of like ushering you into this kind of legacy of just being an early Bitcoin millionaire. I really commend you because a lot of kids probably might have had similar situations or had conversations about Bitcoin early on, but they never took the initiative to really say, like, this is something I believe in, this is something I want to invest in, and I want to kind of use this once I become successful to help other people. So I commend you, Eric, for being 12 and having that foresight that a lot of grown adults still don't have today.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, and that's very nice of you to say. But yeah, I mean, we kind of thought when I got into it, and other people on the kind of the forums got into it. There was these anarcho-capitalist forums, and that was where like that was the main kind of hub of where I kind of talked with people about it, and we kind of all thought it was going to go big, and we absolutely believe that. But we, maybe in the way that you think world peace is going to happen, you think it'll happen, you hope it'll happen, you feel it'll happen, but you're not quite sure if it actually will. And then and it really did great, and I really believed in it, and I didn't lose people. When I got into Bitcoin $10, when it got up to $300, people were like, "Why, you're an idiot? Why don't you sell? Why you're stupid? And then like Bitcoin went back down, then went up to 1,200, then it went back down. And then so people are like, it's over $1,000. You got it in $10. You gotta sell. You gotta sell. And I was just like, I don't, frankly, I don't have much of a life outside of this. That's the honest truth. So, what else would I do with it? So that was it was a fun time. I miss those times. I feel like one of those, even though I'm one of the youngest people in the space, I have nostalgia for just random internet forums and kind of that time and that era of the Bitcoin world. But things progress.